All right, so you're getting into the whole self-improvement world and you're hearing a lot about coaching. You're thinking, maybe I should get a coach. I should talk to someone. I should look into that. And before you do any of that, this video is for you. So, kind of what sparked this video is I've, looking around like you, just getting into self-improvement stuff like that, and I realize everyone and their mom is into coaching these days. Like literally, like my cousin, like his mom is just like randomly into coaching. And I have nothing against coaching. This is not the point of the video. It's like, don't do coaching, anything like that, or, trying to deter you from coaching. Coaching is good. There's great coach out there, listen to other people on their self-improvement journeys, like certain coach or mentor, really, took them from where they were to where they wanted to be. Just boom, just all that experience. And coaching is great, but with access to everything we have these days, which is great. Pretty much anyone can coach. Anyone with opinion is a coach these days, and that's okay. It's not terrible, but you got to be careful about coaching because people love to talk. As you can see here, people love to talk. I mean, I'm talking right now, but everyone loves to talk, likes to share about their story, what they did, and everything. And also, everyone thinks they know best. Maybe not in everything, but if it's a certain thing like a life coach or a business coach, people think they know best. Like even if the rest of their life doesn't really show, or even if they have some success, but it's really not worth what I would say coaching or even paying someone. But apparently people do it. They pay these people and kind of like really got this whole idea going is, I was talking to some guy at the gym, he was kind of talking to me. He was probably pitching me, trying to sell me into some sort of his coaching. This guy, he's like this fat 40-year-old. He started trying to give me gym advice, like, oh, you got to do lighter on your shoulders. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And he's talking about, all his experience and stuff like that. And, it turns out he's a life coach. And I'm like, okay, all right. And he's also a bodybuilding coach. And this guy's fat 40-year-old, all right, balding, zero physique at all. And he's a bodybuilding coach. And I bet he knows a thing or two about, you got to eat protein and you got to do whatever. But still, there's knowing stuff and there's enough to be a coach. And he's also this lifestyle coach, everything. And hearing stuff about his life, it sucks. He's like marrying some stripper or something like that. I'm like, how is this guy coaching people actually pay him? So before you're someone like that and you stumble on, you're just a lost person. You're like, oh, this person, they're offering coaching. I should do it. Before you do any of that and take advice from someone who doesn't really know what they're talking about, listen to this. So first off, you got YouTube. You got everything you want on YouTube. It's free too, so everything you want and you're free. And big point right here is you don't want to watch too much because while there's everything out there and lots of different people who have good advice, each person has a different opinion. And this is the real thing. I've seen people get stuck up on this all the time. They watch a video on, business or whatever lifting thing, and they're like, okay, that was cool. And you're like, oh, instead of taking action, I'm going to watch another video about this same thing. And, some things people say pretty similar stuff, but other stuff, like fitness, it's pretty similar. But like other things, business, people have a completely different approach of what you should do. There's lots of shoulds. And the thing is, you could do any one of those options, and any one of those options would work, whatever the person in the video is trying to tell you on or whatever. But they won't work unless you do. So it'd be much better if you just watch a video. It may not be the most perfect strategy, but if you actually do something with it, then it'll work. So there's YouTube for you. That's a good source. Also, instead, if watching videos doesn't really work out for you, you're not really getting the in-depth that you need, but instead of hiring a coach or whatever, instead of hiring a life coach, you could read the Bible. It's a banger right there. It's got everything you need to know about life and God and wisdom. And I mean, it's a little hard to get through, but honestly, just like reading the New Testaments, the Gospels, and it's everything you really need to know. Instead of hiring a business coach, you could read Alex Hormozi's beautiful books. I personally have all these reading through them right now. I don't really have much of business right now, but before I hired any sort of business coach, I'd at least, read through these. Instead of hiring a productivity coach or whatever to get more stuff done or to accomplish a certain goal, just read Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits, or also could put up here the 7 Habits of Highly Effective, people. And these habit books are great for getting stuff done in productivity. Instead of a relationship coach, dating, whatever, just honestly just how to interact with people, you want to read How to Win Friends and Influence People. And reading books may not be as popular for people, but these books are awesome. They've been around for a while, and there's a reason why they've been around for a while is because they keep giving people good results. instead of hiring a fitness coach, you could just watch Jeff Nippard. And why I say Jeff, because he's just pretty stable, science-based lifter. Obviously, watch whoever you like or whoever you connect with most, whatever. But I think he gives pretty solid advice for just general fitness stuff, lifting and diet stuff. So with that, there's nothing wrong with coaching, like I said earlier, but use the free stuff first. And if you want something super specific to your needs, then you can hire a coach. But with that, hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.